Good evening, students. Welcome to today class. Today we will discuss how examination work. Examination are a formal assessment process where candidate can showcase their knowledge and proficiency in a given subject or topic. They are administrative with varying purpose and at varying frequency by an assessment or recruitment body. The learning objective of this lecture, a student will be able to comprehend the concept and define the meaning of examination. A student will be able to analyze and understand the examination. A student will be able to know the importance of examination. A student will be able to know the type of examination. Examination is a subsystem in a wider system of evaluation which measure both qualitative as well as quantitative aspect of a young human mind. It reflects the chain takes place in different domains, cognitive, affective, and psychomotor of one of the personality as a result of structure instruction. An examination exam is a test. Many things may be examined, but the word is most often used for an assessment of a person. It measures a test taker knowledge, skills, aptitudes, physical fitness, or ability or standing in some other topic. A test may be administered verbally, on paper, on computer, or in a predetermined area that require a test taker to demonstrate or perform a set of skills. It is a set of questions designed to measure those things. Examination change and evolve. They have been be used since ancient times. In education, an examination is a test to show the knowledge and ability of a student. A student who takes an examination is a candidate. The person who decide how well the student has performed is the examiner. An examination may be a written test, on a screen test, or a practical test. Example of a practical test may be driving a car, speaking a language, playing a musical instrument, and doing a scientific experiment. A student who pass on examination may get a certificate or diploma. Now we will discuss examination features. All students are given the same task to perform same time. Students are not allowed to consult reference and information resources while performing the task. Students are not allowed to consult one another. Students are expected to experience at least some sense of stress and urgency while performing the test. Challenges of examination. The three broad area. First is questioning, clear-cut guidance, number of questions, weightage of marks, syllabus cover, and choice in between the question. Second, conduction of examination, mass copying, dictation of answer, writing answer on a blackboard, use of electronic devices, using musical power of treatment, invigilators, etc. Third one is evaluation based on handwriting, number of pages, language, evaluating non-teaching content, scripts, less number of evaluators. These are the challenges in examination. Why examination is necessary? First one is confidence. The exam develop confidence which increase a student personality in a hardworking manner. A student become consequence of their exam performance if they do hard work, are given their best performance. When students get good marks, they feel happy and their marks increase their confidence level. So main purpose of examination, bring confidence in our student. Enthusiasm for competition. An exam is just like a type of healthy competition for providing more knowledge and skill. Every student prepare themselves as they participate in the competition, and most of them to prove themselves better than other students. They try to get more score and also built a new strategy for reading. They improve their writing skills for better marks. Self analysis of own skill. The exam evaluate the student ability of learning. It is an effective way to analyze the knowledge of a student. It is a measurement of how much they learn and concentrate in the study. Exam is for self improvement. Learning. Each and every step of life, we face new situation and learn from them. An exam is a major factor in learning. A student learn the lesson of the discipline and leadership through exams. Exam help to introduce own skill. Exam develop thinking, logical thinking, and make quick decision making. As you feel in your whenever you have burden of exam, your remembering power is improving, or your concentration power is improving whenever you burden on your एग्जाम. जब भी आपके ऊपर एग्जाम का जब प्रेशर आता है तो आप को याद जल्दी होता है, आपका कंसंट्रेशन ज्यादा बैठता है. तो एग्जाम आल्सो इंप्रूविंग आवर लर्निंग. अचीवमेंट्स. Student take an exam as a career. At that time they are very serious about the exam and they prove themselves for their goal and they get the achievement. Some school enhance the student knowledge by giving them awards and certificate and motivate students to increase their intelligence, which is the proud moment of hard working, not for individual, but also it is all about the support of their parents and teacher. Easy judgment for teaching. Exam is a analysis of the student understanding and grasping power. It is a judgment of how students are capable of their study. Parent and teacher analyze the potential of the study. If all the students consider exam as a routine test with positive benefit, it will help them their self and increase their knowledge. Now we will discuss examination. categorized. Examination can be categorized on the basis of various dimensions. We will discuss here some dimension. Level of seriousness of the exam in one's life. First one is high stake examination. This type of examination have very high impact on one's lives or are the high stake. Example of such examination in our country are the 10th board exam and 12th board exam. At the university level examination, that could be semester examination or annual examination. Medium stake examination. These types of examination are of medium impact on their lives or are medium stake. Example of such examination, are science Olympiad or national talent search examination or scholarship examination, etc. Third one is low stake examination. This type of examination are low impact in our lives or are low stake. Example of such examination are practice test, mock test, and class test, etc. Frequency of the conduction of the examination. Semester examination, it allow a semester wise pattern where university conduct the final assessment on the basis of interval assessment, which conducted by various types of college wide classes test, sessional performance, and practical exams and external assessment conducted by the universities. They are conducted at the end of each semester. Annual examination. These examinations are conducted by the university annually to assess the performance of the student at the end of the year. It is based on the combination of internal assessment and practical assessment and external assessment. Objective of conductive examination. This is our third dimension of examination. Summative examination. The goal of a summative exam is to evaluate the student learning at the end of the session, and that exam could be an end semester exam or annual exam. Basically, it is it is midterm level of exams. Preparatory examination. The aim of the preparatory exam is kind of pre-university exam, or who are scheduled to write the pre-preparatory examination before the final examination. It will have set up for the revise as they will be getting the final level of examination. Generally, preparatory examination conducted before the 1 month before the final exam, so student can revise and improve in her or his knowledge or performance. Supplementary examination. This examination is conducted by the universities and provide the second chance to the student who are not clear them the main examination. So this is the second chance which is given to student. Types of course component being assessed. Theory examination. This type of exam include theoretical exams for the various subjects which shall be conducted by the university, school and colleges. Practical examination. This types of exam component includes a practical exam which conducted after the theory examination. The candidate shall be given the practical exam either in the college or school or any specific place where is allotted to the candidate. Sessional examination. These types of examination shall be conducted by college as a matter of continuous assessment of performance of a student. Example by means of class test, quizzes, etc. Mode of conduction of the examination. Pen and paper based examination. Pen and paper based these types of examination are conducted physically, where in the student take the examination using pen and paper. Most university examination are subjective, open-ended test and hence are conducted using this model. Computer-based examination. This type of examination are conducted using computer, tablet or mobile device. Questions are usually served for the an online database and candidate may be taking the test from their home. Nowadays, in this pandemic situation, most of the school and most of the university conducted computer-based test for examination of a student. Types of examination and assessment. Assessment in types include formative assessment. Formative assessment are informal and formal tests taken during the learning process. These assessments modify the later learning activities to improve student achievement. They identify strengths and weaknesses and help to target area that need to work. The goal of formative assessment is to monitor student learning, to provide ongoing feedback that can be used by instruction to improve their teaching and by student to improve their learning. Summative assessment. Summative assessment evaluate competency at the end of an instructional unit with the goal of determining if the candidate has assimilated the knowledge or scaled to the required standard. The goal of summative assessment is to evaluate student learning at the end of instructional unit by comparing it against a standard or benchmark. Non-performance test, non-reference test. Non-reference test compare a student performance against a national or other norm group. Only a criteria percentage of test takers will get the best and worst scores. Non-referential referencing is usually called grading on a curve when the comparison group is student in the same classroom. Non-referential reference test report whether test takers perform better or worse than a hypothetical average student, which is determined by comparing across against the performance result of a significantly selected group of test taker, typically of the some age or grade level who have already taken the exam. Criterion reference test. Criterion reference tests are designed to measure student performance against a fixed set of criteria or learning standard. It is possible for all the test takers to pass, just like it is possible for all test takers to fail. These tests can be used individuals score to focus on the improving the skills that were lacking in comprehension. Performance based assessment. Performance based assessment require student to solve real world problem or produce something with real world application. For example, the student can demonstrate baking skills by baking a cake. So this is the example of performance based assessment. And having the outcome judged for appearances, flavor, and texture of the cake. So this is the example of performance based assessment. Authentic assessment. Authentic assessment is the measurement of accomplishment that are the worthwhile compared to multiple choice standardized test. For example, an authentic assessment of arithmetic skills is figuring out how much the family groceries will cost this week. So this is the example of authentic assessment. This provide as much information about the students addition skills as a test question that ask what the sum of the various members are. Standardized test. Standardized tests are the tests that are administered and scored in a consistent manner, regardless of whether is a quick quiz created by the local teacher or heavily researched test given to the to millions of people. Standardized tests are often used in education, professional certification, psychology, and many other fields. So, standard test basically used in education and research criteria and some professional courses and non-standardized tests. Non-standardized tests are flexible in scope and format and variable in difficulty, generally made by the teacher. Non-standardized tests generally made by the teacher. For example, a teacher may go around the classroom and ask each student in a different question. Some question will be inevitable by the harder than the others, and the teacher may be more strict with the answer from the better student. Non-standardized test may be used to determine the proficiency level of a student, to motivate a student to study, to provide feedback to student, and to modify the curriculum to make it more appropriate for either low or high scale students. Competitive examination. Competitive examination are the tests where candidates are ranked according to their grades and or percentile, and then top rankers are selected. If the examination is open for n position, then the first n candidate in the rank pass and the others are rejected. High stake test. High stake tests are tests with important consequences for individual test taker, such as getting a diverse license, high stake test does not need to be high stress test if the test taker is confident of passing. Now we will discuss assessment format. Writing assessment. Writing assessment refers to an area of study that contains theories and practice that guide the evaluation of writers' performance or potential through writing tasks. Writing assessment can be considered a combination of scholarship from composition studies and measurement theory within educational assessment. Writing assessment can also refer to the technologies and practice used to evaluate students' writing and learning. A test developer choice of which style or format to be used when developing a writing test. It is usually arbitrary given that there is no signal invariant standard for testing. Be that as they may, criteria, test style, and format have become more widely used than others. As a result, these tests may consist of only one types of test item format. Multiple choice. Multiple choice, a test that item formatted as multiple choice question. A candidate would be given a number of set of answer for each question. The candidate must choose which answer or group of answer is correct. There are two families of multiple choice question. The first family is known as the true false questions. It requires a test taker to choose all answer are the appropriate. The second family is known as one best answer question. It require a test taker to answer only one from a list of answers. Alternative response. True false questions present a candidate with a binary choice. A statement is either true or false. This method present problems as depending on the number of question, a significant number of candidates could get 100% just by guesswork and should on average get 50%. Matching type. Matching type item is an item that provide a defined term and require a test taker to match identifying characteristics to the correct term. Completion type. Completion type, a fill in the blanks item provide a test taker with identifying characteristics and require the test taker to recall the correct them. There are two types to fill in the blanks test. The easier version provide a word bank of possible words that will fill in the blanks. For some exams, all words in the World Bank are used exactly once. If the teacher wanted to create a test of medium difficulty, they would provide a test with a word bank, but some words may be used more than once and another not at all. The hardest variety of such test is a filling the blank test in which no word bank is provided at all. This generally require a higher level of understanding and memory than the multiple choice test. Essay types: items such as a short answer or essay typically require a test taker to write a response to fulfill the requirement of the item. In administrative term, essay items take less time to construct. An assessment tool easy essay items can test complex learning objective as well as process should to answer the question. The items can also provide more realistic and generalizable test uh, task for test. Quizzes. Quizzes generally using in our day-to-day classes. A quiz is a brief assessment which may cover a small amount of material that was given in a class. Some of them cover two to three lecture that were given in a period of times as a reading section or given exercise in where the most important part of the class was summarized. Open note test. Open note test allow test taker to bring in all of their notes and books to use them while taking the test. The question asked on open notebook exam are typically more thought-provoking and intellectual than a question on the closed notebook exam. Open note exam force you to apply the fact to a broader question. The main benefit that is seen from open notebook test is that they are better for preparation for the real world where you do not have to memorize and have anything you need at your disposal. Oral test. An oral test is a test that is answered orally and verbally. The teacher or oral test assessor will verbally ask a question to a student who will answer is using word. physical fitness test. Physical fitness test is a test designed to measure physical strength and endurance. They are commonly employed in educational institutions as a part of the physical education curriculum. In medicine, as a part of diagnostic testing as eligibility requirement in the field of that the force on physical ability such as the military or police. Performance test. A performance test is a assessment that require an examinee to actually perform a test or perform a task or activity rather than the simply answering question reforming a specific part. The purpose is to ensure greater achievement or quality to what is being tested. These are the references for further more study of this topic. So you all of have go through to more knowledge. Thank you, students.